The air inside the car felt heavy, smelling of stale coffee and something metallic. Emma reached beneath the floor mat, her fingers brushing against something cold and hard. It was a black smartphone, its screen a spiderweb of cracks, but still pulsing with a faint, ghostly light. Her heart hammered against her ribs like a trapped bird. There was no history, no photos, just a single contact saved in the memory. It simply read, "My wife." The name felt like a physical blow. With trembling fingers, she pressed the call button, the silence of the car magnifying the rhythmic hum of the dial tone. The second ring hadn't even finished when a woman answered. The line was clear, unnervingly still. Emma gripped the steering wheel so hard her knuckles turned white. "Your husband has been cheating on you," she screamed into the receiver, her voice breaking with a mixture of rage and desperation. She expected tears, or perhaps a defensive shout. Instead, there was only a calm, chilling precision. "No, Emma," the woman replied, her voice sounding like ice sliding over glass. "He has been cheating on you." Emma let out a sharp, dismissive laugh, a sound of pure disbelief. "Nice try, lady," she spat back, but her eyes were already darting around the cabin, searching for a lie to cling to. "Look in the mirror," the voice commanded. It wasn't a suggestion. It was an anchor. Emma turned her head slowly, the leather of the seat creaking beneath her. She looked into the rearview mirror, expecting to see her own tear-streaked face, but the reflection she saw was a stranger. While Emma moved her head, the woman in the glass stood perfectly still. Her eyes were not Emma's eyes. They were hollow, dark pits that seemed to swallow the light. "You are the other life he created after the accident," the voice continued, echoing not just from the phone, but from the very air around her. "You are not real, Emma. You are a memory that refused to die." The world began to tilt. Emma dropped the phone onto the passenger seat as if it had turned into a hot coal. She looked at her hands. They were pale, then translucent, the veins beneath her skin flickering like a failing light bulb. Outside, the world continued. Mark walked out of the store, his face a mask of weary sorrow. He walked toward the car, his eyes fixed forward. Emma reached out, a silent plea forming on her lips, but he didn't see her. He stopped, stared directly at the space she occupied, and then, without a moment of hesitation, he walked straight through her. She felt no impact, only a sudden, soul-piercing coldness. The phone on the seat flickered once, twice, and then vanished into thin air, leaving no trace it had ever existed. Emma's hands faded into a dull gray mist, dissolving like smoke in the wind. On the dashboard, a notification popped up. A new voicemail from my wife. Mark tapped the screen with a heavy sigh. She finally remembered. The voice echoed through the hollow cabin. Mark didn't cry. He simply turned the ignition, the engine's roar filling the space where Emma had been. He drove away, leaving nothing behind but the silence of an empty seat and the fading scent of a woman who never was.